Hello, I'm Mark Johnson.
And I'm Hillary Marker.
In this week's top stories, CD Baby announces plans to merge with another online music giant.
Whose death has stirred the sentiments of the entire punk rock community?
What is Music Hack Day?
And find out how Lil Wayne's doing his time a little different than most.
All of this and more, now in your music news.
First story, CD Baby has announced a new partnership with MySpace Music. CD Baby, an online popular distribution service for artists, is known for getting its artists' music on sites such as iTunes, Amazon, and Rhapsody. The partnership with MySpace Music would be yet another way to help artists translate their online popularity into actual sales. Any artist that is currently working with CD Baby who has their digital distribution option on their band account set to everything that pays will soon see their music available for streaming in the MySpace Music catalog. Hopefully, this will be another way for artists to effectively connect their fans with their music.
Music Hack Day is coming to San Francisco on May 15th through the 16th. This event will bring together the people behind top music technology organizations such as SoundCloud, Last.fm, and Pandora to unite them under one common purpose. The goal, to build the world's next music application. Registrants are still being accepted, so if you are up to the challenge of creating the music industry's next big technological breakthrough, you can register at musichackday.org.
And now it's time for Wheezy Weekly. Over a month has passed since Lil Wayne began his one-year prison sentence at Rikers Island, and many fans have begun to wonder what life behind bars is like for Wheezy. Well, reports indicate that his prison experience may be a little different from that of his fellow inmates. Lil Wayne has been said to travel the prison halls, jail escorts behind him at all times, with a no autograph policy in effect for the entirety of his stay. He even wears a panic button on his belt to call for backup just in case of any kind of attack. Lil Wayne does, however, live in a standard 10 by 6 foot cell and wears a green jumpsuit just like everyone else. Rumors have now begun to circulate that the rapper is working suicide prevention aid by patrolling the inmates on suicide watch.
Canadian experimental band Godspeed, You Black Emperor is reuniting after several years on hiatus. The band is curating and headlining ATP's Nightmare Before Christmas Festival in England. On the band's website, they promise a tour consisting of several European shows and 9 American shows. Godspeed declares that they will not accept any additional show offers or interviews. Nonetheless, fans are very excited about the band's reunion.
MGMT's latest album, entitled Congratulations, will hit stores April 13th. The band will be on the lineup of several summer festivals, namely Lollapalooza and Bamboozle. In addition to an extensive North American tour this summer, MGMT is also planning a European tour for the fall. MGMT fans certainly have a lot to look forward to.
In more local music news, plenty of Loyola University bands have been getting down to business during these past few weeks. Hi When I, comprised of Loyola students Evan Satanovich and Andrew Landry, recently pulled off a very successful tour spanning from San Antonio, Texas to Clearwater, Florida. They are now beginning to write the rest of their songs for their first album, which they hope to be done with sometime after summer of 2010. Smiley with a Knife is also working on an album. This will be the band's second full-length album, and if everything goes according to plan, could be released by June. Also, be on the lookout for Loyola's latest burgeoning band, Rabbit, whose recent show with a living soundtrack strengthened the band's presence in New Orleans. Rabbit has undergone some major member additions in the past months, but is now set to begin the process of recording their first EP.
To conclude, Malcolm McLaren, former manager of both the Sex Pistols and New York Dolls, a man often given the title inventor of punk music, died last Thursday at the age of 64 after a long battle with cancer. Heavily involved in the avant-garde art scene in the 1970s London, he and his girlfriend opened an art shop called Sex in 1974, which became the place where the Sex Pistols got their start. The Clash's Mick Jones and New York Dolls' David Johansen are just a few of the many punk rock legends who have spoken out to express the sadness felt throughout the punk rock community concerning McLaren's death.
Thanks for watching. This has been Your Music News. I'm Mark Johnson.
And I'm Hillary Marker. Tune in next week for the final episode of the season.